Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. So we're a week behind.
Yeah.
Everyone was just a little crazy last week, so we just couldn't connect. But we were going to talk about the government shutdown and any new changes we were seeing. So now it's over. So I guess that'll make it a nice short video. Keep in mind it's over. So people are going to start, going back to work. But if you were seeing, Laura mentioned seeing a couple like little delays here and there, those delays could still, there's always like a ripple effect to everything. So, the wheels need to get re-greased and everything will start
Moving
falling back
smoothly
in
again.
line.
And that's a great way for you to put it. I mean, we were still business as usual. I think truly the only loan product that it affected was the the USDA, the 100% rural program. But other than that, we're just moving forward.
Yeah.
Everybody has to get used to now everything back and up and running.
They turned it on and off again. The government has been turned off and
Light
it's
switch
now back
on, light switch off.
Yeah.
And
But I
then
believe this
we
was
have
the
to deal
longest
with,
government shutdown.
huh?
Yeah. In
I think
history.
this was the
Yeah.
longest historically.
40, was it 48 days?
I
I
don't
think
know.
he said the longest in history.
It was honestly
Anyway.
hard to even listen to him babble. So
Yeah. So
I didn't listen
Any
to
of
the
it.
we
whole
just,
thing.
we deal with the repercussions on our end, and as you said, we were all crazy last week. We're all just trying to get through our days. A day in real estate is never the same as the day before. We don't know
No.
what's going to be thrown on our plate.
And I
So
think this is, we talked about in the summer, like how the market was going and that like, July, like lull, like
yeah,
after the 4th of July, like, oh my gosh, summer's almost over. We need to do all of these things. And then they get back to real estate in August and we get busy. But this little blip of craziness, I think is that like, oh my gosh, winter is coming. Like I promised myself I was going to do all of these things and get my house on the market before winter. And here I am. So I think that's kind of been part of it, maybe a little of the rate slide. So I've been loving being busy.
that's true. It's a good, because I'm just trying to come up for breaths. And I'm seeing a lot of people start using these alternative conventional loan products. Like I'm swamped with them and they can be very difficult structuring them, but they work. We call them non-qualified mortgages. So think of subprime in years past.
Yeah.
So it's anything that wouldn't fit a conventional loan model, like 12-month bank statements, the DSCR investment property loans, 1 year profit and loss programs. That's all we need to get somebody closed.
Yeah.
Like these
And
are
then
geared.
you were mentioning too, like, I think some of the government shutdown had to, then we start seeing new things happening too, right?
Yes.
So, some credit score changes, the to 50 year. So I am planning on doing a video. I have been planning on doing a video because I'm just kind of watching like lender friends I know, agents I know, and different comments. And I have my own, take on it. Somebody that's been in the business that has been broke.
Right.
And had money, what I think about it and how I think it's going to go down. So, but we will definitely touch on that.
In another video.
Yeah. So I guess that's it. We'll see you next week. We're going to talk about, we've been hearing about foreclosures. Like, is that really our market here? So we'll touch base on what we're kind of seeing, what we might see, and go from there. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.